It's a nannerberry.
A nannerberry? The Great Debate 2020.
This one came in from the Paranormal Activity Gang, and they want to know what we prefer.
That's right. Ghosts or banshees, right?
Ghosts or banshees?
Okay, so this one's pretty easy. I don't know what the hell a banshee is.
Mm-hmm.
And I've never heard of one being, like, helpful. Because, like, even all the scary movies, the ghosts pop up and they want you to do something or solve a crime or help them find their body. But you always hear, like, yeah, he was just being crazy like a wild banshee. And I'm like, I don't want to hang out with one of those. So I'm going to go with a ghost. Because at least when you help them and it's over with, they typically go away.
Okay. Yeah, I think I agree. You made some really good points there. There's like friendly ghosts apparently.
Casper.
Yeah. So, yeah. And sometimes they get busted, but, you know.
Yeah, that is true.
Banshee seems a bit sexist because it has the she in it. Like, as if it's like bad because it's female. I don't know if it's always female. But in the one story I ever read about banshees, I think it was a girl.
And check it out. Banshee.
Banning her.
Banshee.
Yeah. Mm-mm.
And I also realized that when ghosts get busted, it's typically due to a possession charge.
Oh my God, that's pretty great. I'm so glad we're recording this. That's gold.
Gold.
Yeah, you could make some like serious internet points with that.
Where do I deposit this gold?
Reddit gold.
Reddit gold.
This next one that we got is from someone that calls themselves the Brian Jonestown Massacre.
Sounds violent.
And they want to know Prozac versus heroin.
Ooh. Yeah. Are there any objections to mixing them?
Your body, your choice.
I like it. Okay, so I think it's a lose-lose situation or win-win, depending on how you look at it. For all those listeners, please stop.
Probably gonna offend some listeners.
Good.
We've reached our goal.
How many more do we got?
We got tons. We got so many followers out there. And we always appreciate any suggestions for topics. So feel free to leave a review, subscribe, let us know what you think, add some suggestions for topics. Yeah. We love hearing them, and we will feature it, and we might even feature your username.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, you'll get a shout out from us.
Or we'll shout at you, either or.
Yeah. So our next one is from Kyle420, and he wants to know if we prefer writing with pens or pencils.
All right, you take this one. I have to think about this for a little bit.
All right, I definitely prefer writing with pencils. You can erase it, and like the erasable pens never work quite well. Pens like will run out of ink. The little like clicky thing will break. Sometimes the ink will just splurt out everywhere and ruin everything. No one wants that mess. Whereas like pencil, you just have to sharpen it, or it's a little clicky thing too, but you know, those are easier to fix. You put more lead in and you can erase it. So that's my take.
Well, okay. I actually prefer a pen.
Whoa.
Yeah, believe it or not.
This is controversial.
It's very, because I believe that I'm so perfect that I don't need to erase.
Oh my goodness.
So whatever I write is intentional. and beautiful and perfect exactly as it is. And to erase would be to deny my own existence in a way. To say that somehow God had made a mistake through me.
Oh.
And I'm above God so much that I must erase, correct, and change. So when I write something, I don't erase it. I do cross it out, and it looks horrific. And an eraser would be much better. But
smears across.
Yeah. Well, no, I do actually prefer a pen. It's sharper lines for me.
Yeah, it's because you're right-handed. Left-handed people smear the pen a lot because they have to like write and their hand drags across what they've written. Yeah, if you had a left-handed person, they would give you a different opinion.
Well, I'm really grateful that I was made perfect.
Yeah.
Using a pen is literally a sign that you are somehow in some way slightly more evolved than everyone else. Because you don't have to erase.
Yeah, okay.
And you don't have any physiological... Okay, I make mistakes. Sorry. But it was on the left hand, you know?
Yeah, you can't erase that.
No need to. Ridiculous.
All right, our next one. Do you prefer Kylie Minogue or Kylie Kardashian? Where's her name?
Minogue. What's with the gui at the end?
Well, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. So
I thought it was Kylie Minogue, but it ends with a UE, right?
Yeah.
Like unique?
Yeah. Yeah, she is unique. She's a treasure.
National treasure?
Maybe not for our nation, but...
I treasure her.
I do too.
She's a buried treasure. Is she dead?
She shouldn't be. She better not be. Otherwise, I'm going to be mourning.
Mourning with a silent UE at the end?
Our next one is from a listener named Kylie Minogue. And she wants to know, do we prefer coffee or tea?
Does that include ayahuasca tea?
Oh, well, she didn't specify.
She was probably on ayahuasca.
So, I mean, if it's like leaves that are steeped in water as opposed to beans steeped in water.
So do I prefer peanuts or trees?
Do you prefer the leaves or the fruit?
Aren't fruits just really juicy leaves?
No, fruits are the reproductive organs.
Oh, then I definitely prefer those. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. All right. Yeah. I'm going to have to agree. I've always loved coffee, but I also love tea. So I'm going to have to say this is a tie.
It's a tie?
It's a tie. Both win.
Well, let me think. If I could somehow find a tea that does for me what coffee does, then I might prefer it. Tea's usually got way more variety in choice of flavor.
Which is nice, yeah.
A couple different effects: sleepy time tea, sexy time tea, anti-inflammatory tea. You know, there's always these different. But coffee's just like blow, and that's it. You know.
Yeah.
So if they could do like the inverse of a blow, like sleepy time tea, but it actually works. I've never had sleepy time tea and then went to bed. I usually have a couple, 5 or 6 cups of sleepy time tea, and then I stay up and do a weird podcast or something.
Bill Cosby can make you some sleepy time tea.
More like creepy time tea.
Creepy and sleepy.
No.